I looted 100 shipwrecks in Minecraft, and the loot I got was pretty insane. Throughout the challenge, I discovered the best methods of looting and spotting shipwrecks and buried treasures. I also uncover really wacky terrain generation and nearly die multiple times. And I did this all in hardcore mode, so if I died, I would have to delete my world and start all over again. I start the challenge where I left off last time, in the nether with a bunch of water, as I used a game-breaking glitch to get water in the nether. I spent a long time getting prepared to loot 100 shipwrecks. But who gives a shit about that? Let's just transition to the first shipwreck. After traveling on horse and boating for a few rivers, I finally found a big open ocean in which shipwrecks are most likely to spawn in.
Ah, me hearties, we found the boat!
When I got to the first shipwreck, the first chest I opened had a treasure map in it.
Oh, me hearties, we found some buried treasure!
After celebrating about the treasure map, I make the executive decision to collect all paper I find in the shipwreck, as this will help me make a max level enchantment table without having to make sugarcane farms. And you may have just missed it, so I'm gonna rewind the footage a little bit. I just got Frostwalker boots, which is gonna make travel between shipwrecks way easier. A problem I noticed quickly with this challenge was oxygen.
Breathe!
As without respiration on my helmet, I'm going to have to surface more frequently, making the time to loot the shipwrecks longer. I then found the third and best chest of any shipwreck. Oh, this chest is the best as it always gives you smelted ores. After fully looting the shipwreck, I sort my inventory and head to bed, as I do not want to fight any mobs, as this is hardcore mode, and also I'm really shit at the game. In the morning, I begin searching for the buried treasure. Well, look this way and your bombs apparently it's over here. What the fuck? Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good is something what an idiot would say. This chest only had iron, emeralds, and TNT, which is pretty mid considering that you can get diamonds from these. After looting the buried treasure, I get the fuck out of there because I want to find more goddamn shipwrecks. While trying to find another goddamn shipwreck, I find a ruined portal. Despite the loot in the chest always being shit, the gold block is pretty nice. After some more frost walking, I find this weird ass structure. I don't know what it's called, all I know it's like protected by these drowned zombies. The loot was actually ass, so I'm probably not gonna search many of these in the future. After chucking out shit I don't want, I frost walk to another shipwreck. Number 2. Despite the initial chest I opened being really shit, I find a bunch of paper and another buried treasure map. Additionally, the smelted ores were pretty good. Loot check so far. This is like better than actually mining shit. While trying to find the buried treasure, I come across one of these sea temple things. You won't be catching my bitch ass going in one of these because I fucking hate them. I hate the little guardians down there. I hate them. I hope they all die. I do not like them. They look yucky and they sound yucky. Fuck them! Anyway, I eventually found the buried treasure and came to the shocking realization that you can find duplicates of treasure maps, as I already dug up this treasure. This is something I keep in mind going forward. Anyway, after much searching later, it became nighttime, and I did the big brain move of putting my bed on the ice generated by my Frostwalker boots. Like, oh my god, I'm a freaking genius, dude! In the epic morning, I thought I found another shipwreck. However, I was being a dumbass as I just looted this freaking shipwreck. What a freaking idiot, dude. Later on, however, I did find my third shipwreck. Your boy found a treasure map and a bunch of paper. But because the mad ting shipwreck was so deep underwater, I had to go back up, you know, and brave. However, I wished I drowned right there and then, as the next chest I opened was garbage. Like, what the hell was that? I had to brave again because I'm a fucking wimp. And thank goodness I braved, as the next chest was pretty alright. Had a bunch of iron and lapis lazuli. However, the problem we have is I want fucking diamonds! Wait a minute, is that the same? Don't tell me that's the same, man. If you have ears, you can clearly hear me sincerely and severely fear whether or not the previous reality will reappear, as I was unclear if the shipwreck was too near the previous pier. So I consulted the footage, and I concluded the map was the exact same. Fuck's sake. So I chucked that shit out and went on my merry way. I found another temple for stupid fish, and your boy Dick Smacker 500 found another shipwreck. And I found a buried treasure map and a bunch of paper I can roll my fucking joints with. And you wouldn't believe it, ladies and gentlemen, it was an actual unique treasure map, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Big smile on my face. Yep. The next chest I opened had some alright stuff. I had some TNT and some leather armor, which I will never use. And because I love smoking meth, I tried some of this suspicious stew. And because Minecraft sucks dick, the stupid freaking, oh, you can craft this now, covered the effects. So I don't know what happened, dude. And the food chest I looted had a diamond in it, which is so freaking cool. Here's a loot check for you guys watching right now. After more frost walking on your bitch, I found this bitch ass sand fucking thingy. I don't know what it is. However, I did not end up looting it because the freaking ops were there, the freaking ground ops were there, and I was like, oh hell nah, Jigsaw. After running away like a little bitch, my bitch ass bitch ass got a little sleepy, so my bitch ass placed the fucking bed, and my bitch ass fucking slept. Don't die. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Shut the fuck up, dickhead. In the morning, your boy found another shipwreck, and I swam to the shipwreck. Oh, hey, these are pretty cool bananas. Oh my god, treasure map. David, shut the fuck up. Get away from the mic, dickhead. Oh, would you look at that? Both of the treasure maps are the same. David, you want to say something? David, come over here. You want fucking hear me? After more swimming around in my boat, I found another shipwreck. I found a bottle of experience and a bunch of iron. Next chest had a bunch of shitty leather armor and some paper, so I'll take the paper. And because I frequently smoke weed and marijuana with my friends, I tried the suspicious stew. I found another buried treasure map, however, it was a freaking duplicate. Oh, would you look at that? David, come back. So I proceeded to row my boat to the buried treasure, and I started to dig a hole like how a cat digs a hole to chuck a shit. And the buried treasure had pretty good loot in it, with iron, gold, and a single diamond, in addition to a water-breathing potion, which is pretty good. My inventory was starting to become pretty damn full, so I crafted a bunch of iron into iron blocks. While searching for another shipwreck, my bitch ass became sleepy, so I went to sleep. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. In the morning, I did not make waffles. However, I came to the conclusion that finding shipwrecks isn't going to be hard. It's going to be storing the loot from the damn shipwreck. I began traveling back home because my inventory was full. When I came to shore, I found a damn village. I took this beautiful opportunity to get some hay bales so I can make some bread. Hey, chat, we're gonna be eating good tonight. At the village, I found a damn ruined portal, so I investigated. And holy Jesus, macaroni penis, is that parables with some death stride on it? Goddamn! So my bitch ass ran and swam back to my horse, and we went home.
Oh, we're back home.
I mined some wood with my axe so I can make chests to put the loot in. Members of the jury, as you can see, the loot was pretty Sigma male base Patrick Bateman I got a flint. Yeah.
Hey guys, Asman here, so I'm just jumping in the video here to let you know you should hit the fucking subscribe button. If you don't hit the subscribe button, I'm gonna fucking swing my dick in your face.
After cleaning and sorting out my inventory, I took my horse back to the ocean so I can find more shipwrecks. And my bitch ass is already up to a bad start because I'm looting the same shipwreck that I already looted. However, with some more boating around, I found shipwreck number 7. And man, this boat was pretty good. I found a helmet with respiration on it, which means I can breathe for longer, which was pretty important for this boat, as some of the chests were covered with sand and dirt. And in another chest, I found some armor trims, paper, and a treasure map. And before opening the last chest, I went to bed. And in the morning, I uncovered the loot, and it had some golden iron.
Oh, that's alright.
I came to the conclusion that the treasure map was not a dupe, which is le epic, and started traveling to it as a result. I arrived at the treasure's location and dug that bitch up. The loot was alright, it was nothing special. While swimming around, my bitch had found another boat. Now with boat number 8, we're already off to a bad start with a duplicate treasure map. I'm very angry. But I'd take a useless treasure map over the shit that I found in the next chest. Like, goddamn, man. And the third and final chance, I mean, it was a bit meh. While on the boat trying to find another shipwreck, I find a mushroom biome, which is pretty cool. While going over to the mushroom biome, I find a ruined portal. And the loot sucked 60 dicks. But not to worry, because I found a gold block. That shit is worth 9 gold ingots. Straight after that, your boy found another shipwreck. And hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh. Look at that, it's 2 diamonds for the price of 1. Oh yeah, and the iron was pretty cool as well. What the hell is that noise? Oh. And you wouldn't fucking believe I got a duplicate treasure map. Would you believe it? I haven't seen one of these in a very long time, man. Yeah, so I headed to the Mushroom Island. Fun fact about Mushroom Islands, no hostile mobs can spawn on them. That's so freaking cool. As a result of that cool fact, I went to sleep on the island. In the morning, I say bye-bye Mushroom Island, bye-bye. After more fucking Vikings swimming in my boat. I found shipwreck number 10. In the first chest, I found some armor trims. More like trim my dick off, cause this is shit. And hallelujah, the buried treasure map is unique. And the second chest, Mojang just got that dick out and slapped me in the face with it, because what the fuck is that? However, the next chest was pretty damn good, with a diamond included. While trying to find the buried treasure, I find this weird ass stone structure. So I investigated because I was the big confusion. However, I soon left because the loot was trash and I was getting killed. Ow. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. As you can see, I should not have went there. Stupid, stupid, stupid. While trying to find the buried treasure, I stumble across a ruined portal. The loot sucked 500 dicks. I spent so goddamn long trying to find some buried treasure that I found another shipwreck. The first chest had a bunch of paper in it, in addition to a buried treasure map. But I threw that bitch out because it was a duplicate. The next chest I opened was pretty damn good, with a diamond, a bunch of emeralds, gold, and iron. And the third and final chest of the shipwreck was poo-poo, pee-pee, penis, and bum.
I went to sleep very sad that night.
In the morning, I found the buried treasure, and it had a bunch of iron and a couple of diamonds. The buried treasure was near a village, so I investigated the village. I found a bit of paper and a bit of bread, and did some inventory management in the comfort of a villager's home. And then went to bed because it was rainy AF outside. In the morning, I did an inventory check and went back out to the ocean. And I found a shipwreck, but before that, I want to show you this really funny cat video I just watched on Instagram. Shipwreck number 12 was pretty shit. The first chest had absolute garbage in it, just a bit of paper. I used a water breathing potion as I couldn't find the chest with all the ores in it. However, I came to the realization that that chest did not spawn. So the second and final chest I looted of the shipwreck had a treasure map in it. However, it was a duplicate. Awesome! I later found a ruined portal, but the loot was absolute poo-poo. While deep sea diving, I found shipwreck number 13.
First chest was pretty alright, as you can see.
Speaking of seeing, I could not see shit, so I had to try and spam torches to see the other chests. I got some books, paper, and a treasure map that was actually unique. While trying to find the buried treasure, I find a ruined portal. So your boy grabbed the gold block, and the chest loot was... Bro, look at this terrain generation I stroll past while trying to find the buried treasure. Looks pretty weird. So I arrive at the treasure's location, and it was pretty damn easy to find. In addition, the loot was pretty damn good, with 2 diamonds. Oh, I can't eat this. No point then. Alright, cool. Okay, hurry up and sleep, please. This is the life. Ghetto. 8 diamonds. You know what? It's not really that many diamonds. You just get a lot of iron though. Like a lot. After a lot of swimming, I found shipwreck number 14. The first chest was unbelievably bad. Oh wait, did I say first chest? I meant only fucking chest. Yeah, that's right. I got fucked over. But not to worry, because I found shipwreck number 15 pretty damn quick. And the first chest was even worse. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say first? I meant only! I couldn't find anything else that day, so I went to sleep. In the morning, I found shipwreck number 16. And oh, wasn't that beautiful? A chest with actual good loot inside. Same can't be said about the next chest. Look at that. That's shit. The next chest had some paper and a fake treasure map. If the buried treasure map texture looks clear, that means it's fake. And it just doesn't work. It acts like a regular map. I don't know why. It's just, well, yeah. Later on, I found shipwreck number 17 next to a mushroom island. By the way, look how pristine the quality of this shipwreck is. Like, that's very fucking nice. The first chest was actually really good, with a diamond, experience bottles, and a bunch of iron. The next chest had some paper, which is alright. The next chest I looted had a bunch of paper and another Fugazi treasure map. It's just a random map. That looks very cool. I did not know it shows up as purple on the map. It's pretty cool. However, F you. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool if I can get the fucking proper buried map Fugazi, we say in Italian. This is gonna take ages. Oh, it's just dawning on me now. That's one right there. Away we go. And no one over there. It was 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. Wow. Alright, let's see if this actually works. Oh, it does. Let's go over here because there's another shipwreck. Yeah, already been to this one. Yeah, no, we've already been to that.
It's time to blow this scene. Get everybody their stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Oh, what? That's even better. We'd be dying. I'll take a saddle actually. Weird shipwreck. Okay. It's alright. I mean, oh, top loot's probably here. I don't know. God, you're joking. You're joking. There's only one chest on the whole thing. It's like 2 shipwrecks in one. Yeah, I ain't bothered. Yes. Yes. Okay. At this point, it had been 20 minutes since I found the last shipwreck. I know on video it looks like I'm finding shipwrecks every 2 seconds, but I'm telling you there's a shit ton of dead air that you do not see. Like, I don't know what the runtime of this video will be because I'm still editing it, but like, in terms of raw footage, 18.5 hours. So, yeah, that's awesome. I love this fucking video. Is this actually one, or have I already visited here? Dude, I'm actually an idiot. No. Oh my god.
Now I got a guy and his name's Dooley. He's my guy and I love him truly. He's not good looking, heaven knows, but
why is there so many
about
persons?
his crazy
Is this
clothes.
what I
He
have
wears
been looking
tan
for?
shoes with
Oh
pink
my
shoelaces.
Hey guys, so we're at the zoo. Me at the zoo be like, yo, so we're at the zoo? Me at the zoo be like, I'm at the zoo. Me at the zoo be like, yo, so I'm at the zoo? Me at the Me at the zoo be like, I'm at the zoo.
Polka dot vest and man, oh man, he wears tan shoes with pink shoelaces and a big Panama with a purple hat band.
Oh,
He takes me deep seen. He's got a whirly birdie and a 12-foot yacht. Ah, but that's not all he's got. He's got tan shoes with pink shoelaces, a polka dot vest, and man, oh man, he wears tan shoes with pink shoelaces and a big Panama.
Oh, fuck, yeah, this is it. Oh. Ugh. Oh, I actually have a treasure.
Now, Dooley had a feeling we were going to war, so he went out and enlisted in a fighting corps. But he landed in the brig for raising such a storm when they tried to put him in a uniform. He wanted tan shoes with pink shoelaces, a polka dot vest, and man, oh man, he wanted tan shoes with pink shoelaces and a big Panama with a purple hat band.
Hey, no freaking treasure.
Now,
What the fuck? Why are you African American? What the fuck? That's awesome, man. Whoa. Wow. Ooh, wow, woo, woo. That's very nice. Is that a shipwreck on the surface? What's Lacus doing here? Yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah. Aha! Some buried treasure. Oh, cool. Ain't no way, bruh. Why does it have to be lodged again, dude? Cool. I actually have to go back to base now. I've got too much shit on me. Yeah, I've already did it. Donald J. Trump be like, many men.
Rats, we're rats. We're the rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats.
I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.
No, this is a brand spanking new one. Shipwreck number 25. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that was risky, wasn't it? After depositing my loot and making a diamond chest plate, I began searching again for more shipwrecks. This ship looks pretty intact, dude. I found a shipwreck that was in pristine quality. Dude, that looks good. I mean, look at that. If the ship was just a few blocks higher without the water, it would have been actually perfect quality. The first chest was decent. It had some iron and emeralds, in addition to a couple of armor trims. The next chest also had a couple of armor trims, amongst really shitty loot, like this fucking dumbass helmet. And the third and final chest had a few books and a treasure map that was unique. While searching for the buried treasure, I found a village. I didn't really find anything noteworthy within the village, except for this. What the fuck is that? Yeah, you're weird. While trying again to find the buried treasure in the coral reef, I find another shipwreck. The first chest had some paper and a broken treasure map, which is great! Awesome, man! The next chest was shit. The third and final chest was alright with some gold, iron, and emeralds. After around 3 minutes of searching, I finally found the buried treasure. And the loot was pretty decent with a diamond, emeralds, iron, and gold. And about 2 minutes later, I found shipwreck number 30. The first chest was really shit. The second chest was good with paper and a unique treasure treasure map. And the third chest was pretty good with a bunch of iron. Later on, I found the location of the buried treasure, and the loot was pretty good with 2 diamonds. And about 3 minutes later, I found another shipwreck. And the first chest was pretty good with a shit ton of iron. However, the next chest was really shit, so I didn't grab anything as a result. The next chest was also shit with 2 armor trims and a map that doesn't work. After more swimming around, I found a beach shipwreck. The only good things out of chest number 1 was paper. I had to mine a bit of sand to get access to chest number 2. However, it was pretty worth it with a shit ton of iron and emeralds. I had to also do some mining to get access to the third chest. However, it wasn't worth it as the buried treasure map did not work. Next to a desert village, I found the next shipwreck. Despite the shipwreck looking cool, with it being only half in the water, the first chest was shit as the treasure map was broken. The second chest was alright with iron and lapis lazuli. And about 13 minutes later, I found shipwreck number 34. The first chest was pretty good with a lot of emeralds. The second chest had a bit of paper, which is pretty alright. And the third chest was pretty good with paper, armor trims, and a buried treasure map that actually works. While trying to find the buried treasure, I thought I found another shipwreck. However, it was this like amethyst crystal room type beach shit. In the morning, I found another shipwreck. The shipwreck only had 1 chest, and that chest was really shit. While approaching the buried treasure, I found another shipwreck. The first chest had nothing of value, the second chest had a bunch of iron and emeralds, and the third chest had a few bits of paper and a duplicate treasure map. Speaking of treasure, I found the location of the buried treasure, and the loot was alright with a bunch of gold and iron. Amongst the rain, I found shipwreck number 37. The first chest had a lot of lapis, which you don't see too much, and an experience bottle. The next chest had a good amount of paper. The third chest also had a good amount of paper, in addition to a treasure map that was actually unique. I eventually found the location of the buried treasure, and the loot was exceptional with 3 diamonds. Later on, I found this massive ruined portal, which had 2 gold blocks, which was pretty damn cool. Later on, I found shipwreck number 38. The first chest had a shit ton of gold and iron, and the second chest had some books and a broken treasure map. I found the next shipwreck pretty easily as there was a bit of wood protruding out of the water. The first chest was alright with some emeralds, iron, and trims. The only good thing out of chest number 2 was armor trims, and chest number 3 had some armor trims, paper, and a duplicate treasure map. Look at this crazy mountain I got past while trying to find another shipwreck, and this other mountain that looks like the Farlands. Next to the crazy mountain, I found an abandoned village, but didn't stay there too long because I didn't want to die. In the distance, I found shipwreck number 40. The first chest had very little in it, the second chest had even less, and the third chest had some paper and a unique treasure map. Less than a minute later, I found shipwreck number 41. First chest had books, paper, and a duplicate treasure map, and the second chest had a good amount of emeralds. Holy shit, 5 diamonds. Wow. As you can tell, my inventory was getting pretty damn full. So I crafted a bunch of ingots into blocks and went on my merry way. Yeah, so I found shipwreck number 42. The first chest had a lot of paper and a unique treasure map, and the second chest had a lot of iron. I eventually found the buried treasure, and the loot was pretty damn good with 2 diamonds. And because the buried treasure was next to a village, I slept within a village's home. In the morning, I found shipwreck number 43. The first chest had a whole lot of paper and a unique treasure map. The next chest had a fuck ton of iron and lapis. And the next chest had a whole bunch of paper. Yeah, so I eventually found the buried treasure, and it had a bunch of fish. Fuck's sake! Yeah, and I went back to the previous shipwreck thinking it was a new shipwreck because I'm a fuckwit! To apply salt to the wound, I went back to another shipwreck I fucking visited! And you wouldn't fucking believe it! I went to another fucking shipwreck I fucking visited! And about 7 minutes later, I finally found another fucking shipwreck. And of course, it was guarded by fucking bears! Fuck you! But before that, I visited a ruined portal and the loot wasn't too good. Anyway, I made my way over to the snowy and very icy shipwreck number 44. The first chest was pretty good with trims and iron. I had to do a bit of mining to get to the second chest, and it wasn't worth it because none of the loot was valuable. And the third chest was pretty good with paper, trims, and a unique treasure map. And I eventually found the buried treasure, and the loot was bad. Later on, while eating bread in my boat, I found this stupid chicken. I don't know why it was in the water. I don't know what it was doing. It was being stupid. Later on, I found shipwreck number 45. First chest had some armor trims and a unique treasure map. Second chest had nothing of value. And the third chest was alright with emeralds and iron, in addition to an experience bottle. While searching for the buried treasure in the rain, I found shipwreck number 46. The first and only chest had a bunch of paper. While trying to find the buried treasure, I saw this really cool ass mountain. And after 2 minutes of searching, I finally found the buried treasure, and the loot was shit. And about 9 minutes later, I found shipwreck number 47. The first chest was good with paper, trims, and a unique treasure map. The second chest had nothing of value, and the third chest was good with a whole lot of iron. I later found the buried treasure, and the loot was pretty mid.
The hell?
What the heck is this? What the heck is that? Ah, bones. I will take the African. Oh! 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 Uh-oh. Go this way. I think you should go this way. Fucking dumb sheep. Fuck you. I hadn't seen one of these in a very long time, man. No, I think I haven't actually been here. That legit had nothing in it. That sucked. It's an actual island. That is awesome. Fire prot. Okay. Ah, there's my base. Yes. That's a lot. Holy shit, that is a lot of iron. That's insane. That's way better than mine. Ladies and gentlemen, I found another shipwreck. Chest number 1 had a couple bits of TNT, and chest number 2 had a dozen pieces of paper and a buried treasure map. And after 5 minutes of searching, I found the buried treasure, and it was pretty good with 2 diamonds and a bunch of TNT. And about 2 minutes later, I found shipwreck number 50. The first chest only had a little bit of ores in it, and the second chest had paper and a buried treasure map. And after about 2 minutes, I found the buried treasure, and the loot was alright with a bunch of gold and a diamond. I swam past this mountain that looked like a chunk arrow. I just wanted to show you it looked pretty damn cool. And about 6 minutes later, I found shipwreck number 51. In the first chest, I got a bunch of paper, a buried treasure map, and a couple of armor trims. The next chest just had a bunch of paper in it, and I found the buried treasure not too long after that, and the loot was pretty good with a couple of diamonds. And about 2 minutes later, I found a ruined portal, and the loot was shit! Later on, I made diamond boots to complete my set of diamond armor. And about 5 minutes later, I found a village, and took this opportunity to get hay bales to get more bread. In addition, I mined the bookshelves to get some books. About 4 minutes later, I found shipwreck number 52. This shipwreck was pretty weird, with it being a hybrid of both oak and jungle planks. The first chest had a bunch of iron and a few emeralds, and chest number 2 had 2 helmets with curse of vanishing on them. And the third and final chest had paper, books, armor trims, and a buried treasure map. And about 4 minutes later, I found the buried treasure, and the loot was pretty damn good with 3 diamonds. And about 7 minutes later, I found another shipwreck. Chest number 1 had a bunch of emeralds, and chest number 2 had some paper and a treasure map. And about 2 minutes later, I found the buried treasure, and that bitch had a diamond. And I found a ruined portal, and the loot was shit. However, in the chest there was a fortune-free shovel, so I utilized it to get a bunch of flint. And about 2 minutes later, I found shipwreck number 54. The first chest had paper and a buried treasure map, and the next chest only had a little bit of ores, and the next chest had a pair of boots with frostwalk on them, so I grabbed them to make frostwalker 2 boots later on when I have an anvil. And about 2 minutes later, I found the buried treasure, and I found a diamond and iron. About 2 minutes later, I found shipwreck number 55. Chest number 1 had a bunch of emeralds. Chest number 2 had paper and TNT. And chest number 3 had paper and a treasure map. About 2 minutes later, I found a ruined portal next to a shipwreck. The ruined portal had a golden apple. The first chest was shit, and the second chest had some stuff that you can use your eyeballs to see. And about 2 minutes later, I found the buried treasure, and it was pretty damn good with 3 diamonds. Later on, I found this shipwreck on an island, and its only chest was pretty shit with a few armor trims and paper. Later, I found another shipwreck, and the first chest sucked dick. And the second chest sucked dick because I had a duplicate treasure map. I later found a ruined portal, and the chest had nothing noteworthy. And about 3 minutes later, I found shipwreck number 59. The first chest was lit with paper and a working treasure map. Second chest was alright with emeralds and iron. While trying to find the buried treasure, I found shipwreck number 60. The first chest was absolute garbage. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say first? I meant only chest because this bow's a stupid, dumb fucking hybrid. Apparently, these are fucking rare on the wiki. I found 3 of them. It's not that fucking rare. Anyway, so I eventually found the buried treasure, and the loot was alright. Nothing special. After about 3 minutes, I found a village with a blacksmith, but the blacksmith loot was shit. Next to the village, I found a ruined portal, and I had a bunch of nuggets and a gold bloke. Later on, I found another pink sheep, and I stabbed that bitch because it called me the N-word. And about 2 minutes later, I found shipwreck number 61. The first chest had books and a treasure map, and the second chest had oars and trims. And the next day, I found shipwreck number 62, and it only had 1 chest, and that chest was really shit. And I eventually found the location of the buried treasure, and the loot was alright. It didn't have any diamonds, which was pretty sad. Yeah, sorry about the no voiceover with the last clip. I kinda just wanted to showcase how boring the whole fucking experience was. In the morning, I found shipwreck number 64 really deep underwater. The first chest had a bunch of paper and a buried treasure map. The second chest had a bunch of blocks covering it. However, after uncovering it, I realized it wasn't worth it. The third chest was also covered by blocks, and it had a bunch of iron and armor trims. I eventually found the buried treasure, and the loot was pretty basic. I found shipwreck number 65 submerged in terrain. The first chest was pretty easy to find with emeralds and iron, and after about 2 minutes of mining, I found chest number 2, and it had nothing inside. Holy shit. After that, I found a ruined portal, and I got a gold block. Later on, I found shipwreck number 66. The first chest had paper and a buried treasure map, and the second chest had a bunch of iron. While trying to find the buried treasure, I found another shipwreck. The first chest I found iron and a bunch of emeralds. The second chest had paper and a couple of armor trims, and the third chest had a bunch of paper, a couple of armor trims, and a duplicate treasure map. Oh, and the treasure map I thought was unique was actually a duplicate, as you can see here. About 3 minutes later, I found shipwreck number 68, and it only had 1 chest with a couple of armor trims. Later on, I found shipwreck number 69. First chest had a treasure map, and the second chest had nothing. After 4 minutes of searching, I found the buried treasure, and the loot wasn't really good. Right next to the buried treasure was another shipwreck. The first chest had a duplicate treasure map, and the second had a little bit of iron and lapis. I later found this really cool sand. I later found a village next to a pillager outpost. I used this opportunity to craft more bread and get hay bales. In the morning, I found another shipwreck, and it was by far the worst shipwreck I've ever been to.
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny?
Man, fuck this game. I'm playing something else. Let's have a look here. Okay, I'm only playing this for a minute. Get the fucking timer on. We're gonna fucking win. We're gonna fucking win.
Because we're winners! We're winners! We win!
Where the fuck do we go? Where do we fucking go? Fuck, there's so many people. Oh, I got slurp juice.
I'll watch this.
Watching. You fucking reach. I'm gonna do double tap.
Oh, you're a
Oh shit.
Oh, behind us.
Rick Sanchez is down. I'm fucking lagging. Help! The fuck is happening? This game fucking sucks. This bike's on the treadmill. What the fuck is happening? I can't equip shit. Man, fuck this shit. I'm going back to Minecraft. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about these fucking dumbass shipwrecks. You'll never find a fucking igloo. Not in a million fucking years. The hell's this, dude? What? Fucking dumbass goat. Whoa. I just saved your life, man. Why you don't talk to me? Ha. It's actually good. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Oh, Mr. Krabs. Yeah, that's well worth. Later on, I found shipwreck number 72. The first chest had some paper, the second chest had some more paper and a buried treasure map, and I later found the buried treasure and it had a bunch of gold. Later on, I found shipwreck number 73, and it had blocks all over the place covering all the chests. After a bit of mining, I found chest number 1, and it had trims, paper, and a buried treasure map. The second chest only had a few bits of paper, and the third chest had a bunch of lapis. And I found the buried treasure about a minute later, and it had a bunch of gold in it. Next to the buried treasure was a ruined portal, and the chest had some flint in it. Later on, I found a village, so I yoinked some of their hay bales. And next to the village, I found a pink sheep, and I gave him a good pet on the head because I like pink sheep. I eventually made it back to my base and sorted out the loot. 14 diamonds, 848 iron ingots, 390 golden ingots, 68 armor trims, and 276 emeralds. I've never seen so much loot in my damn life, and the challenge isn't even over yet, as I've only searched 73 shipwrecks. After a fuck ton of boating around, I found shipwreck number 74. The first chest had a few smelted ores, and the second chest had books and paper. Later, I found another shipwreck. The first chest was shit, the second chest had a bunch of iron, and the third chest had paper and a buried treasure map. Later, I found the buried treasure, and the chest had some stuff in it. I found shipwreck number 76. The first chest had paper and a buried treasure map, and the second chest had a couple of trims and a couple of papers. After a bit of searching, I found the buried treasure, and the chest had 2 diamonds, which was really fucking cool. And would you look at that, it's another shipwreck. The first chest had some loot, and the second chest sucked dick, and the third chest had a duplicate treasure map. Later on, I found another shipwreck, and the first chest had 2 diamonds, and the second chest had books and a treasure map. I eventually found the buried treasure, and it had a bunch of emeralds. Later on, I found this cool looking shipwreck. The first chest had a good treasure map, the second chest had a couple of armor trims, and the third chest had a single diamond. Later on, I found the buried treasure, and it had no diamonds. Later on, I found shipwreck 80. The first chest had a bunch of lapis and iron, the second chest had books, paper, and a treasure map, and the third chest had a couple of armor trims. I found shipwreck number 81. The first chest had a couple of diamonds, the second chest had paper and a buried treasure map, and chest number 3 had jack shit. And when I got to the location of the buried treasure, I found out the treasure map was a duplicate. And I found this floating sand, so I mined it, and it looked very, very, very cool. 6 minutes later, I found shipwreck 82. The first chest had a bit of iron, the second chest had trims, paper, and a buried treasure map, and the third chest had a bunch of paper. I found the buried treasure, and it had some smelted ores. I later found a village, so I took some hay bales and some books. I got some more books from another village and found some diamonds in a chest. And later I found this weird ass shipwreck in the ground. The first chest had paper, and despite blowing the place up, I couldn't find another chest. And about 8 minutes later, I found a ruined portal. The chest had nothing in it, however I got a gold block. About 3 minutes later, I found another ruined portal, and the chest had some nuggets. I later found another village with more bookshelves. About 4 minutes later, I found another ruined portal, and the chest had some gold, and I found another ruined portal with some golden nuggets. I found shipwreck 84. The first chest was shit, the second chest was aight, and the third chest was aight. Swiftly, I found another shipwreck. The first chest had iron and trims, the second chest had a couple of trims, and the third chest didn't have trims. The previous 2 shipwrecks both gave unique treasure maps, which was pretty cool, and one of the 2 buried treasures gave me 2 diamonds, and the other buried treasure had gold, iron, and emeralds. About 5 minutes later, I found another shipwreck. The first chest had a couple bits of TNT, and the second chest had some iron and lapis, and the third chest had a buried treasure map. While trying to find the buried treasure, I found another shipwreck. The first chest had a duplicate treasure map, the second chest had jack shit, and the third chest had a bunch of iron. 2 minutes later, I found the buried treasure, and it had 2 diamonds, and these 2 dumbass turtles got stuck in my boat. Stupid turtle. Next to the buried treasure was a shipwreck. The first chest had some iron and emeralds, and the second chest had some books and a duplicate treasure map. In the morning, I found another shipwreck. The first chest had emeralds and iron, and the second chest had a duplicate treasure map. I found shipwreck 90. First chest had a map and paper, the second chest had paper, and the third chest had a whole lot of iron. While searching for the buried treasure, I found a shipwreck. The first chest had a unique treasure map, and the second chest had a diamond inside. I found another shipwreck! The first chest had some stuff, and the second chest had sheep. And chest number 3 had a unique treasure map. The first buried treasure had a bunch of iron and TNT, the second buried treasure was a duplicate, and the third had a couple of diamonds and a bunch of gold. Next to the buried treasure, I found a beach shipwreck. First chest had some paper and a duplicate treasure map, second chest had nothing, and the third chest had some smelted ores. We're approaching the end, fellas. The finish line at the end of the race is in sight. 8 more to go. Let's do it!
Oh, Danny, gonna be mad.
get it.
After 18 hours of gameplay, I finally looted 100 shipwrecks in Minecraft. Now all I gotta do is go back home. Fuck sake. We're here. All the gear, no idea. Ladies and gentlemen, to the base of up. Hi. Hello. I'm gonna go to my base, okay? I don't want any trouble. 1,185 pieces of iron, 561 pieces of gold, 422 emeralds, 321 lapis, 94 armor trims, 37 diamonds, and 1,112 pieces of paper. Now these numbers could possibly be higher or lower, as during my journey I did loot some villager chests, desert temples, and some ruined portals. Now you may be wondering, do I recommend looting shipwreck? Hell fucking no, this sucked 500 fucking dicks on a good day. Fuck off.